Hello everyone, this is Indrajit Ganguly and welcome to your history class. Dear students, in my today's class I will discuss with you topic number 8 from NCERT, the Imperial Officials. In this topic, you will understand about the administrative system during the time of Badshah Akbar. Some historians believe that Akbar's administrative policy was inspired by Alauddin Khalji and Sher Shah Suri, and his administrative policy was one of the finest administrative policy which was prevailed in the medieval period. So let's have a look onto the administrative system during the time of Akbar. In the picture you can see this is the structure of the administrative system in the Mughal Empire. Akbar was the head of the administration and his word was law. You can see that the emperor was assisted by Wazir or Diwan, who is the head of revenue department, Mir Bakshi, who is the head of military and head of Mansabdars. Third one is Qazi, who is chief judge. Next one is Sadr, who is the supervisor of royal households. So this is the structure of the council of ministers. So we can say that usually the Mughal emperor was assisted by the council of ministers. The Mughal administration was a mixture of Indian and Persian tradition. The official crops of the Mughal was described as bouquet of flowers. Nobility recruited from diverse ethnic and religious groups. From 1560 onwards, the Rajputs and Indian Muslims entered into the Mughal services. Example, Raja Bharmal of Kachwa of Amber. Remember student, Raja Bharmal, he was the father-in-law of Akbar and father of Jodhabai. Raja Todarmal was the finance minister of Akbar. Jahangir and Noor Jahan appointed Iranians in high offices. Aurangzeb appointed Rajputs, Marathas in the high post. So it can be said that there is a mixture of different diverse group of people in the Mughal administration. Akbar divided the whole empire into subas, and the subas were divided into sarkar, and sarkars are further divided into pargana. So these types of demarcation was created by the Mughal Empire only for the administrative benefit. Just like in recent times, the whole India was divided into 28 states and 9 union territories. States are divided into districts, districts are divided into subdivisions. So the same thing was adopted during the time of Mughal Empire. Remember students, the subas are governed by the subedars. The subedars, basically the suba means it is a province, and subedar, these are the provincial ruler, and they have both military and civil responsibilities. But the most interesting feature of the Mughal administration was the introduction of the Mansabdari system. Remember students, before the introduction of Mansabdari system, the Delhi Sultans, basically before the Mughal Empire, all the Muslim rulers, they adopted the Iqtidari system policy. It is a land revenue policy which was derived from the Middle Asia. But the Mughal ruler, basically Akbar, adopted the Mansabdari system policy. Some people believe that these types of policy was also used by the Mongols and also used during the time of Genghis Khan. So Akbar usually borrowed these things from the Mongols. Now the question is, what is Mansabdari system, right? Here the word Mansab means rank or position. Okay, Mansab means rank or position, and Mansabdar was the holder of the rank. Okay, now the Mughal Mansabdar were known by the number of their Jat and Sawar. Now the question is, what is the meaning of Jat and Sawar, right? Here the word Jat means their rank. The Jat indicated the rank of the Mansabdar, and Sawar determined the number of the horses and horsemen a Mansabdar could keep. Just take an example that during the time of Mughal Empire, the lowest rank Mansabdar has less number of horses and horsemen, And the highest rank Mansabdar, they have more number of horses and more number of horsemen. Just like an example that the lowest rank in the Mughal Mansabdari system, that is the lowest Mansabdar in the Mughal Mansabdari system can avail 10 horses and 10 horsemen, and the highest Mansabdar can avail 10,000 horses and 10,000 horsemen. Okay, now the question is, what was the duty of the Mansabdars? Remember, it's a very interesting thing. So, look, it was not possible for the Mughal Empire to look after the administration of whole India. That's why he divided the whole empire into different subas, sarkars and parganas. But it was very important to maintain the law and order in a particular territory and collect taxes from the different territories. So therefore, the Mughal emperor assigned some people as the Mansabdar in a particular territory. So the duty of the Mansabdar, and that particular territory is known as Jagir. So we can say that Jagir is the piece of land or is a particular territory. And the duty of the Mansabdar is collect taxes from the particular Jagir. Suppose if the tax was 100 rupees, then the Mansabdar only take 20 rupees from the tax, and the 80 rupees must be submitted to the Mughal Badshah. And remember students, these 20 rupees can be utilized by Mansabdar for his salaries, and he can also maintain his horses and horsemen. And whenever Badshah required the armymen and the horses, the Mansabdar has the duty to provide them horses and horsemen. Okay, so this is the Mansabdari system, and the most important feature of the Mansabdari system is that the Mansabdari system is not a hereditary. The Mansabdari system was a transferable job. Suppose if a Mansabdar doing a good job during his tenure, then he can be transferred to a better territory where he can earn more amount of money. And if his performance was not so good, then he can demote it to the in a bad territory, in a hilly region or rocky region or a desert region where the income is very low. So by these things, the Mughal administration became a very efficient and very capable. As you can see, during the time of Akbar, the Mughal Empire expanded mostly the northwestern part of India, as Lahore was later on Lahore became the capital of the Mughal Emperor. But the Mughal Empire always trying to meet a good relationship with Kabul and Kandahar, because Afghanistan was a neighboring state of India, neighboring state of Hindustan. So always Mughal Emperor always trying to maintain a peaceful relationship with the Mughal Emperor. Plus, the Mughal Emperor also followed a better relationship with the Ottoman Empire, which is existed in Turkey. As you all know that the Ottoman Emperor was the head of the Muslim world. Ottoman Empire were considered as the Khalifa. So obviously the Mughal Empire also maintained a peaceful relationship with the Ottoman Empire for two purposes. First one is trade, and second one is many Muslim people, they wanted to visit Saudi Arabia for Hajj, that is in Makkah and Medina. So these types of relationship was very important. Not only by this, during the time of Mughal Empire, many Portuguese and British traders, they came into the Mughal Empire for trading purposes, and for this many Christian missionaries also came to India for the development of the Christian religions. So therefore Badshah Akbar was also inspired by the Christian religion, and I told you that Badshah Akbar was very much inspired by the Sulhi-Kul policy, and on the basis of the Sulhi-Kul policy he adopted a new religion called Din-e-Ilahi. Right? So Badshah Akbar also learned lots of things from the Jesuit priests about the Christianity, and many of the good things from the Christianity was included in the new religion called Din-e-Ilahi. Okay, this is it from this chapter. In my next classes, I will provide you question answers and map work. Thank you and have a nice day.